you've gone this far into the year without action to improve your life, your mindset is faulty. And I think that I can fix that, but please take a grain of salt. The slideshow is for men. You have built action off of a feminine base, and I have done it too. What do I mean? Let me show you. Let me show you two clips.
You want to go run? You go run. You want to go swim? You go swim. You want to make your bed? You make your bed. You don't want to clean your house? You clean your house. You don't want to study? You can study. That's how you start to callous your mind. It's going to suck. It's not going to be fun. Do something that sucks every single day of your life. That's how you grow.
Looks like you forgot, once again, how powerful you are.
So, these kind of videos really feel nice. Watching TikTok for hours and you don't feel like doing anything that day, but you decide that you watch that video and decide, you know what, I'm gonna do it. And after watching, like clicking on the video user and you watch like 30 of the videos, you really get off TikTok and you really go and you do some action, but then after like 5 minutes, you stop wanting to do it. You don't feel like it anymore. Why? Because the thing is, feelings don't really matter that much as a man compared to your actions. Your feelings shouldn't really do anything to your actions. And I'll tell you why. This feeling of wanting to do something about your life isn't bad, but the thing is like by you feeling to change your life and then you change your life, it's not the same, but it's kind of similar to like feeling like getting an ice cream and getting it. When you're motivated to change your life, when you're motivated to work out, when you're motivated to get a deep block of work in, you will do it and it won't even be hard. So it's not a challenge. You're not growing. I'll explain that later. Femininity is change, masculinity is stability. What I mean by this is, it doesn't mean that you should always be stable. It doesn't mean that you should always be feminine if you're a woman. But what I'm trying to say is, masculinity is kind of like a post. It's kind of like a post at sea that is used to bring ships in, like the ones at the docks. Those things, waves crash on them, everything crashes on them, snow lands on them, it gets hot, it gets cold, hail, some ships hit it, but it stays there unfazed throughout all this time. That's masculinity. But by you constantly encouraging yourself to do things when you feel like it, like encouraging yourself to go and change your life when you feel like it, you're training yourself to be feminine. You're training yourself to be like the water around the post, not the post itself. So, what I'm going to strive for and what you should strive for, I think, is to be more stable. And because if you are not stable, if you don't have the willpower to do the same things every single day, no matter how you feel, you won't be able to do it. Because let me tell you something, I am the most motivated person I know. I'm probably one of the most motivated people in the world. I only feel like doing it like 15%, 20% of the time. The rest of the time I don't feel like doing it. I don't feel like working out most of the time, but you probably even feel like working out less or studying less. So don't rely on feeling. Don't rely on these TikToks to motivate you. Don't. You have 3 months left until 2024. You have 1 month and 3 weeks. My math is wrong. You have 2 months and 3 weeks. You have 2 months and 3 weeks to finish 2023. And you've done nothing by doing this. You've done nothing with this feminine energy because you're not a woman. You don't you can change without having to feel like it. And the way that you do that, how are you going to make such a change over the next 3 months? Is that every single day you put in the work, every single day you do it? I don't know. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm 15 right now, so I don't have the answers to everything. I'm not the plug. So I'll tell you what I am gonna do. First of all, what I want to say is, if you've gotten this far into this boring lecture, you're probably above average like me, because the average attention span is 7 seconds. Yeah, I know it's crazy. So if you got this far, you're above average. So you're not really that messed up in the head. You kind of are all right. You probably have like a 3.2 like GPA, a couple A's, couple of B's, whatever kind of system you guys use around the world. I don't know. But the way that I'm gonna do monk modes is I will have a couple of things. I have been doing them all the time. These things: no processed foods, make bed, pick up room, meditate, speak, right? Like these things. I'm gonna do those every single day, no matter what. It has to happen. If it doesn't happen, no, there's no not. It's going to happen. I have supreme confidence. I can say that it will happen. Starting tomorrow, every single day from now until January 1st, 2024, all of these things will happen. And if some of these things can't happen every day, like for example, if I need to get my protein in and I need to eat some dairy or I need to eat some frosted chicken, I will highlight those habits as non essentials. But I think you need to do this too. You at home, you need to have supreme confidence. Figure out an example of you having supreme confidence and use it. I have examples for myself. I know I have extreme, insane confidence in myself. I know I can do it. So this is my mindset. If I am sitting there and I'm motivated, I'm doing all the work, drinking the water, and I'm like, the hand squeezer, and I'm like doing so many reps, then that means that it's going good, but that doesn't mean I'm growing mentally. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna be excited for when I start not feeling like it. When I'm sitting there, I'm thinking about school, thinking about this, thinking about that. I want to go to sleep. It's too late to get some work done, but I have to get it done. I don't feel like doing it. Like right now, I don't feel like recording this video, but I have to do it. And right now, this is when I'm growing. This is really when I'm growing. And for you, if you're at the gym and you've gotten so far in, but your friends just left and you're kind of getting tired and your water bottle ran out and now you kind of don't feel like it, go do the most intense set of your life. Because now is when you really start growing. Think about it. Think about bench press or push-ups. If you could do 50 push-ups, let's say, that's your limit. And you get down, it starts getting hard at 40 and it gets impossible at 50. Let's say you get down 10, 20, 30, and you stop. You stop at 10. You didn't grow any muscle at all because your muscles didn't need to grow. 20, your muscles didn't need to grow, so they didn't grow because they didn't see they were getting close to the limit. 30, they may have grown a little bit because it may have been a little bit difficult, but it's not that crazy. Okay? You still were fine. You had the motivation to do it. 40, you probably going to grow a little bit of muscle from the push-ups. But if you go all the way, those last 10 reps are the last one rep, the 49th rep is more useful than all of the reps from 1 to 20. So think about that with your work. That last 10 minutes of work that you have to finish before you can go on your break is the most important 10 minutes because that's when all of the willpower is being made. So that is what I'm going to do. You guys at home, try it, see if it works. You enjoy, guys. Inshallah, you listen to this in 2023, we'll all be a bunch better.